Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make a key, and then we're going to practice identifying different moon phases. At the end, the picture you send me should have your key, which is telling you percent illumination, shape, and waxing and waning. And then I just want you to be drawing the moon that we're identifying and writing the information about it. So it should all be on the page that you send me. So first, let's make a key. What you're going to do is, before you take a test or you do your homework, I want you to just get your head straight and make sure that you have waxing and waning right. So first, we're going to write waxing. And what does that mean? It means that the light is increasing or growing. So light is increasing or growing, and the light is on the right. So we've got that for waxing. Now we want to figure out what waning is. Waning, remember our trick? Hashtag Lil Wayne. If it is waning, the light is on the left and the light is getting little. So we're going to write the light is decreasing. That means that it's going down or getting smaller. And the light is on the left. Remember? So that's the first part of your key. You're going to write down what is waxing, what is waning. Then on your page, you're also going to go through your shapes. So I want you to write the percent illuminations. We're going to have 0%. We're going to have 25%, 50%, and 100. So these are the amounts of light, or the percent of the moon that will be lit up at the different shapes that we call. So we're going to call this one new moon, right? That's the shape. It looks like no moon. It's 0% illumination. It's totally dark. When we have 25% illumination, that's when we have crescent moons. When we have 50% illumination, we have quarter moons. Remember, they're named for how far they've gone through their revolution for the quarter moons. They're trying to be tricky. And then for 100%, that's a full moon, the famous one. So make sure that you have written down both of these things on your page. So you're going to have that waxing and waning part, and then you're going to have your percent illumination. And then now let's practice identifying different moon phases. So if you see this and it says, what moon is this? Well, what's the percent illumination? 0%. It sure looks like no moon to me, so it is a new moon. So on your page, draw a circle, fill it all the way in like this, write 0%. If you want extra, write 0% illumination, because that's what we're talking about, and it's a new moon. What if you have a moon like this? How do I figure out what moon this is? Well, we know that the light is on the right. So if it's light on the right, we know it's going to be in a waxing phase. We can take a look at our key when we're doing that. Light is on the right. Okay. And then what shape is this? It's shaped like a crescent roll. It's 25% illumination. It's a waxing crescent. 25% illumination. Okay. If we have a moon that looks like this, first we're going to figure out if it's on the waxing or waning side. So light is on the right. Looks like waxing to me. But it's a quarter shape because it's 50% illumination. So if it's a quarter moon, it's not actually going to be called waxing, but we know which quarter it is if it's on the waxing side. So this one's actually called a first quarter moon. Okay, what if we get this one? How do we know if it's waxing or waning? We look, which side is the light on? Well, it looks shaded, dark on the left side. It's just a little bit there, but that's the left side in shadow. This part, the light is on the right, so we know it's waxing. It's really weird shaped. It's more than halfway, but not quite all the way. That means it's gibbous, and then it's 75% illumination. So waxing, gibbous. Okay, what about this one? If it's not shaded in at all, that means it's completely light. That is 100% illumination. That's our famous one, the full moon. All right. What if we see a moon like this? So there's a little shadow on the right, and there is light on the left. So what is that? Waning. It's that awkward shape again where it's more than half but not quite full. That's 75% illumination, and that's a gibbous shape. All right, what if we have a moon like this? Light is on the left, so it's going to be in a waning phase. But it's a quarter shape because it's 50-50, right? So we'll put 50%. We know it's a quarter moon. If it's a quarter moon in the waning phase, then it's going to be called third quarter. And sometimes it's called last quarter. Okay. What if we get a moon that looks like this? Light is on the left. That tells us that it's waning. What shape is that? It's shaped like a crescent roll. It is a crescent moon. It's 25% illumination. Not quite totally dark, just that little 25%. And that's it. So your finished product should look something like this. If you send me a picture that has all the phases with the names and percent illumination and your key, then I will boost your grade like crazy. Bye, scholars.